listen up. Today we're going to be talking about some of Minecraft's craziest conspiracy theories, and these are going to be some of the scariest things you've ever heard of. We all know the story about Herobrine, for example.
Herobrine.
You might know this as the very first photo of Herobrine ever taken, but this photo is a little more sinister than it appears. You see, when this image came out, Minecraft had over 1 million players at the time, which means it's impossible to know who actually came up with this image and who actually created Herobrine. It's impossible to know. Or is it? You see, if we look back around the time when Herobrine became popular, we can identify that this is also when Slenderman became popular. Mojang could have been the one who invented Herobrine just to become more relevant in culture. In Minecraft 1.6.1, they go to say they removed Herobrine from the game, which means it's even more likely they might have been the ones who created this image in the first place, which is a masterful design. We identified, based on the image, the exact version of Minecraft that he's supposedly in. We have downloaded it. Oh man, that's pretty sketchy, to be honest with you. I don't know about this. Woo. Obviously, it's a sketchy Russian site. I mean, what else would it be? Is it a batch file? That scares me. No, guys, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Do not try this at home. I don't know if this was a virus. I don't know if I'm about to lose my YouTube channel. Press any key to continue. That doesn't look good. All right, I think I just installed a virus. If we don't see Herobrine, I think we can finally put this one to rest. But this is like the only opportunity you're really gonna see someone go all out on this. Download some crap from Russia to see if he's real. Windows dialogue, not respond. Oh God. Oh God, don't run. All right, I clicked run anyway, even though it said don't run. Honestly, super excited, but it already has my username in here somehow. All right, I've downloaded like 50,000 potential viruses on my computer. When I jump into this one, which allows you to select from any Minecraft version, I'm looking for 1.2.7 to launch it. For whatever reason, this goes 1.2.5, 1.2.6, and then it's gone. 1.2.7 literally does not exist anywhere on the internet. Makes me think that this really could be a secret version of Minecraft where Herobrine actually was coded in the game and Mojang later deleted. But is that the only thing Mojang is hiding from us? Listen to this file, the Warp Forest 2. This is a special Minecraft sound. What do you think that is? Why is that sound in the Nether? Well, there's a conspiracy theory around this and another Mojang secret. But before I tell you what that could be, listen to this one. That's the sound of the warden's tentacles. It's almost like those two happen to be a little bit similar, isn't it? Almost like something between those is like the same. Now you might be saying, Zach, are you seriously trying to imply the warden is from the Nether? That's exactly what we're trying to say. Before I fully explain this to you, you have to understand how the Minecraft Nether works. And when you go to the very top of it in spectator mode, you're gonna notice something pretty interesting. There's no day-night cycle in the Nether. It's always night. It's always dark. If you get away from the lava, there's literally nothing here to keep it lit up except for glowstone. In other words, it's a pretty dark location. And what does the End City have in common with the Nether? There's also no day-night cycle in End Cities. Anywhere that there's an End City is the bottom of the world. It only gets a small amount of light from lava and a couple of blocks that give it off. But in general, it's pretty dark down here, just like the Nether. And what do you use to get to the Nether? Well, if you're like me, you either use World Edit or a portal like this portal, which seems to be completely unused in Minecraft. At least that's what Mojang wants you to think. What if this ancient city has an ancient portal that used to be how you could connect to the Nether? What if the warden simply built this to travel between the Nether and the overworld? Now, if you want to get an idea of how that might look, we've got the power of World Edit. So I can simply select these two regions on the inside, and you can see this may have been what it looked like once upon a time. What we notice is this is an ancient end city. It's obviously built for something smaller than the warden, maybe like a small type of villager or sort of like zombie pigmen or something. Maybe this portal was made so wide so a large amount of players could constantly move back and forth through this while supplying their king, the warden, with whatever he wanted to build a city. You all remember the Nether update, which added a lot of structures like these bastions. What's weird about these is it seems like the zombie pigmen are actually protecting it. But what if they're not protecting it? What if they're actually trapped inside of this? And maybe it's part of the punishment for leaving the end city. You see, if you stumble upon one of these chests inside of a bastion remnant, you're gonna find an item called Crying Obsidian, an item that, as far as I know, is pretty rare. They're also building a golden statue in the middle. My theory is that this Crying Obsidian, which is used to craft the respawn anchor, which can give you a secondary life, is what they are using this for. Their goal is to craft a bunch of respawn anchors to use in combination with the gold blocks in the center to create some sort of ritual that could tie into bringing Herobrine back, but this time in the Nether. That begs the question, if you don't have a respawn anchor and you die, what actually happens to you? Well, for this one, I want to show you guys a live action example. You see, if you stumble your way down inside of a Minecraft cave, maybe like this beautiful cave right here that currently is very safe and void of any life, and then you, I don't know, drown in the water, is it possible that your body stays there and turns into zombies? Well, we're gonna die here and we're gonna come back and see if any new zombies have spawned. And in order to make sure this is a fair test, you guys can do this on your own worlds and see if zombie spawns increase by 1 after you die. Now, we're gonna fly back there without a single cut right now to see if there's a zombie. So there's gonna be no cuts, there's no tricky business here. Let's go down and see if there's any zombies or anything in the cave that we were just at. You can see our items, and probably like 3 blocks away from where I just was is a actual zombie. Now that's just anecdotal evidence. It doesn't mean that it's actually true, but we can look into this a little bit further by pulling up these 2 pictures of Minecraft Steve and a Minecraft zombie. You see, one thing you might notice when we put these 2 images side by side is how unbelievably similar they are. Maybe you never noticed that zombies are literally wearing Steve's outfit. It's basically Steve. Maybe that explains why zombies are only aggressive towards players and not other mobs. Maybe they see you and then their little zombie brains, they want the original body they had back. So they want to kill you, but what they don't realize is when they kill you, they don't get your body, they just create another zombie. Speaking of zombies, what about villages that have been completely ravished by zombies, like these abandoned villages? It looks like 1,000 zombies came here, destroyed every single villager in sight, and left literally nothing behind. What you'll notice as you walk around this abandoned village is that it looks like someone came through and looted a lot of it, right? The villagers that were here died, dropped their items, and maybe somebody picked it up. We've already established that zombies are not smart enough to pick items up, but what if someone was? What if someone, like the wandering trader, was smart enough to pick things up and protect himself with invisibility? What if every item the wandering trader has was looted when his village got destroyed? It's possible that upon seeing all of his friends die, he picked up their trades. What I mean is they literally dropped this part of their brain on the ground that can accept trades. He picked it up and modified it, and this becomes the villager that takes all the most random trades from all villagers that died, follows you around, and goes invisible in order to stay hidden so that he doesn't die too. But Minecraft villages aren't the only thing in Minecraft that used to be full of people where only one survives. You see, the Minecraft end supports a single end dragon. As you come here, we all know how it is. You come here, you kill her, and you beat the game. But is this the only Minecraft dragon, and did there used to be more? Once you kill Gene, the end dragon, you can simply respawn it by placing 4 of these end crystals on the portal that you destroyed it from, which makes sense, but that's just respawning the same dragon. Where does hundreds of other end dragons come into play here? Well, this one gets a little bit dark, because Gene, the end dragon, might be the mother of many babies. Let's go to a Minecraft end city. Minecraft end cities are suspicious structures that exist and nobody really knows why or how they got here. But what's interesting is when you come to a Minecraft end city, which is very conveniently designed for someone of this height and size to walk up the stairs, you start to realize it's very likely that this was designed by previous Minecraft explorers. But how does this tie into the end dragon and having hundreds of them? Well, this is where it gets dark. What we're looking for is a ship. Because deep down inside these ships, which again have signs of previous human life, you'll find an Elytra. An item that has never actually been explained before, an item that doesn't really make sense in the grand scheme of things. Well, lots of animals look different when they're babies. And yes, you're following me correctly. These aren't just random wings. These are the wings of baby dragons that ancient Minecraft players slayed in order to get the ability to fly. Which means the reason the end dragon wants to kill people so badly is not because it's evil, but because it wants revenge for the previous thousands of babies that have been killed by Minecraft players. Minecraft monuments also have life of previous generations. Well, the theory is that this used to be an actual ancient Minecraft civilization. This civilization actually is called Atlantis. Well, on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, you get an achievement called Atlantis when you find an underwater ruin. Further proving this theory is that as you look around on Minecraft games, there's little monuments all over the ocean floor. All of this is nothing compared to the fact that there are literal drowned people in this server that actually just look like a drowned Steve. You ever think about the fact that these literally just look like the same ancient human race that have been drowned and turned into zombies? But one question still remains, how did these giant structures get submerged in water in the first place? Well, the problem is that's a question that we can't even answer today. But the theory that might apply the most to this is that Minecraft has actual polar shifts, and potentially there was a pole shift where the sun set in a different location than it does today. And when that sun moved, it changed the gravity of the earth, causing all the water to relocate to a new location. At least that's the only way we can explain how this got buried by water. Minecraft Steve. He spawns in a world with tons of recipes he knows how to craft, some extremely complex like freaking target blocks and redstone comparators, yet there's no explanation as to how he got where he is. You see, we've been talking about ancient structures, where zombies came from, etc. What if all of these were built by Steve or Steves? Minecraft Steve is a race. Now you might be thinking, Zach,
what the crap are you talking about?
I'm saying, what if there was thousands of Steves just like these zombies that built all the things you see on Minecraft? If we look at the poem at the end of Minecraft, at the very end of the credits, it says, "And the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream, and the player began a new dream, and the player dreamed again, dreamed better. And the player was the universe, and the player was love. You are the player." You see, this theory suggests that Minecraft and the entire world is a dream, and you're a part of that dream. Nothing is real. All the theories we've talked about today support the idea that this could be totally in your head. But if this is in your head, and Minecraft states that you're the dream, and you dream better each time, does it also mean that your real life is a dream? Maybe that explains why Dream, the Minecraft YouTuber, became so big so quickly. Maybe he figured out that Minecraft was a dream, he modeled his life after the dream, and he found out something we didn't know. But guys, we've only scratched the surface on Minecraft conspiracy theories. If you want to learn more about these, I dare you to click right here and check out some of the most extreme conspiracy theories you're ever gonna see. Peace.